Happy 54th birthday to American fashion designer, businesswoman, and philanthropist Tori Burch. She was born this day, June 17th, in 1966. She's the executive chairman and chief executive officer of her own brand, Tori Birch LLC. She was listed as the 73rd most powerful woman in the world by Forbes. She was born in Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, which is right outside of Philadelphia, to her mom, Reva, and dad, Bud. And she was raised with her three brothers right outside of PA. She actually has one of her shoes, the Reva Flat, is named after her mom, which I think is great. Her dad was an investor who inherited a stock exchange seat as well as a paper cup company. I'm getting neither. I don't know if you're going to get either of those things, John, a stock exchange seat or a paper cup company. But
it's an odd it's kind of an odd thing. Paper cups and a seat on the New York Stock Exchange, right?
That's what I thought, too. She had gone to the Agnes Irwin School in Rosemont, which is a great school. I laughed at this. Her first job was at the King of Prussia Mall, which is a huge mall outside of Philly. But her first job was at Benetton, and we actually did a Benetton business birthday a few weeks ago. She went to the University of Pennsylvania, where she studied art history. And then after graduating, she went up to New York, and she worked in for a number of different fashion houses, as well as some magazines and fashion PR. She worked for places such as Vera Wang and Polo. And then it was funny, she opened her first boutique in Manhattan at the age of 37. And this was after she took some time off at home to raise her three sons. And she said she launched the company in her kitchen amidst the chaos of children in the house. She had no design school training or experience running a business. And although opening a single boutique may have seemed small to some, they said that she had high hopes and aspirations. And she said she wanted to start a global lifestyle brand. And in her words, she said, I had no idea what that meant. But as of today, she has got over 250 stores, 3,000 additional locations in various department stores. And she's won all kinds of awards, particularly as it pertains to women's issues and fashion industry issues. And what I like about her is that the company started out as a socially conscious brand. And as a leader, Tori Birch herself stands for all these causes that really are true to her mission, particularly when it comes to championing women and equality in business. And she got her name Birch. She married in 1996 Christopher Birch. They have three sons. And here's a head scratcher. She dated Lance Armstrong in 2007. Remember that?
That was actually mentioned in the ESPN documentary that aired on 30 for 30 about 3 or 4 weeks ago. There was a string of women that he actually high-profile women. Was she before Sheryl Crow or after Sheryl Crow? Do you know?
She was after Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow, okay.
Yeah, and talk about a 1 degree of separation because of people both you and I know. But I just thought that one was certainly a head scratcher. And then in November 2018, she married Pierre-Yves Roussel, who was the former chairman of LVMH, and he now works for Birch's company. So there's two things that I would say about this. One, she's busy. When you look at all the philanthropy and all the foundation work she's done, she's raised over $100 million for women's small businesses, loans, and entrepreneurship, and then also lots of money raised around women in healthcare, particularly with breast cancer. And so she's busy. I think she should do a men's line. I would love a men's line or a brand of maybe some home items. I'll say three things. She'll do a men's line, and then she should be a sponsor of the focus group. But so that's the selfish part of me. But I always like these sort of birthdays.
She should do our wardrobe provided by Tori Birch.
By Tori Birch. Wouldn't it be great? My guess is she'd probably have to name it after Tori. I don't know. Could it be Tori Birch Men's?
I have no problem
do something different.
In fact, as I'm looking at her, I love her logo, and I think that could easily be translated to a line of menswear. It's just a simple color change or something if you wanted to do it that way. Right. But cool businesswoman, right? Very cool, excellent business birthday.
She was also listed, I believe. I don't know. I don't think this has changed, but at one time she was the youngest woman in business that was a billionaire. I believe Oprah was the first, but she was the youngest that was a billionaire in business. So. Happy 54th birthday to Tori Birch.